Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, has indeed gone through difficult days. However, she has never abandoned her royal duties. At this point, it is important to highlight that her dedication and the tough situations she has had to face, which she is fortunately overcoming, now elevate her to another level, another realm. In this new context, she has confronted and, for many, even defeated Princess Charlene of Monaco, one of the most controversial royal figures in Europe. She faced none other than one of the most beloved royals in Europe, Kate Middleton. This is an unprecedented contest, and we bring you all the details right here. So, I asked for a big like for this video and for you to tell me below who your favorite is, Princess Charlene of Monaco or Princess Kate Middleton. Let me know right here. Pay close attention to this special report, where a scandal that is paralyzing everything today, February 3rd, will be revealed. Two of the most beloved royals in Europe are facing off. There can only be one winner, and you will find out who it is right here. Thank you for this new contact. I share with you right away a special report on royalty. On this occasion, as indicated by the source, I tell you that fashion has always been one of the most powerful weapons of royalty, a reflection of their status and influence both within and outside the royal courts. 2024 has been no exception, and the spending figures on clothing and jewelry by the most prominent figures of European monarchies are making headlines again. The annual analysis published focuses on the amount of money the royals have spent on renewing their wardrobes and acquiring luxurious accessories. This year, as in previous years, it is clear who takes the crown for spending on fashion. The wife of Prince Albert of Monaco, Charlene, a former swimmer, the South African, has once again stood out in the ranking, leading the list of royals who invest the most in their wardrobe for the fifth consecutive year. In 2024, she has reached the astonishing figure of 354.5 in her total fashion and jewelry spending, renewing her wardrobe with 139 new looks. This implies an average of 3,655 per item. This extravagance has become one of the most discussed news items in the Principality, especially because, although she does not have an extremely busy schedule in terms of official commitments, she continues to opt for an ostentatious style that keeps her in the spotlight. In the second position of this coveted ranking is Olympia of Greece, daughter of the hereditary princes of Greece, Pablo and Marie Chantal, with an impressive sum of $246,688 invested in her wardrobe in 2024. She has managed to capture attention not only because of her proximity to high society but also because of her foray into the world of fashion. Despite not having an official role in the royalty, the young woman has earned a prominent place in the luxury sector, becoming an ambassador for prestigious brands such as Bulgari and Louis Vuitton. With her refined style and ability to wear exclusive garments discreetly, Olympia has been crowned the Queen of Silent Luxury, a category that is gaining increasing strength among the royals. The third position in the list is occupied by the Grand Duchess Maria Theresa of Luxembourg. Despite expectations of a reduced participation in public acts following the announcement of her husband, Grand Duke Henri's abdication, she has not set aside her love for fashion. Maria Theresa invested $17,542 in her wardrobe during the last year, acquiring a total of 193 garments. Although the transition of power could mean a reduction in her schedule of official commitments, her presence on the list confirms her constant dedication to style, which remains a fundamental component of her public figure. In 2024, Sophia of Edinburgh, wife, the budget of Prince Edward has experienced a notable increase, reaching €16,366. This increase is directly linked to the expansion of his role within the British monarchy. In a year of greater responsibilities, Sophia has opted for a more diverse wardrobe, acquiring approximately 109 new items, placing her in fourth place. Meanwhile, Princess Kate Middleton, known for her elegance, surprisingly occupies the second-to-last position in this ranking. Her spending on fashion and beauty has decreased considerably, reaching only €12,977, a much lower figure compared to previous years. This decline is due to several factors, including a surgical procedure early in 2024 that limited her participation in public events for several months. Her return to the official scene coincided with the celebration of Trooping the Colour. Although her presence in fashion has been more restrained compared to previous years, Queen Letizia of Spain also stands out in this list. With a schedule of royal engagements as busy as any other monarch, Letizia remains in position number 13. She has opted for a more modern approach in her taste, allocating only €56.93 to her styles in 2024. Although this is a relatively low figure compared to other royals of her status, the Queen of Spain continues to be a reference of elegance, carefully choosing her garments from more accessible brands without sacrificing quality or sophistication. In general, the annual analysis reveals a fascinating reality: high spending does not always translate into greater elegance. While figures like Charlene of Monaco and Olympia of Greece dominate the ranking in terms of spending, other royals like Queen Letizia demonstrate that elegance is not always tied to a high budget, constantly showing that sophistication does not necessarily depend on an unlimited budget. This ranking does not only does it reveal the figures behind the royal style, but it also invites us to reflect on the public image projected by these figures. Fashion, in its full splendor, remains a key tool of influence and power within European royal courts. Another figure who also stands out for her attire and impeccable image has been Kate Middleton, known for her focus on charitable causes. She has delivered a monumental blow to Charlene of Monaco by highlighting what truly defines an active royal. While Middleton dedicates herself to increasing funds for charitable causes in England and the rest of the world, Princess Charlene has been criticized for increasing her own personal spending budget on clothes and jewelry. The press has highlighted the contrasting vision of both, noting that, for Kate, the true essence lies in helping those most in need. In the fascinating world of royalty, where appearances and public gestures hold significant weight, Kate's recent attitude towards charitable causes has captured the attention of the international press, and not in the way many would have anticipated. In stark contrast to Charlene of Monaco's image, who has been criticized for her high spending on fashion and jewelry, Kate has managed to redefine what it means to be a modern royal. The wife of Prince William has opted for an approach that is not only popular but also admired, allocating resources to charitable causes. On the other hand, the figure of Charlene of Monaco, who occupies a prominent place in the news due to her ostentatious spending on clothes and accessories, has sparked controversies, especially following the increase in her personal budget amid the financial crisis of the Monegasque royal family. While Charlene continues to focus on her own image, many believe her role as a royal should be more aligned with charitable causes. In recent years, Kate has been demonstrated that true greatness does not come from jewels or expensive dresses, but from the ability to make a real difference in the lives of those who need it. Her focus, centered on the well-being of the most vulnerable, has given a clear lesson to all the royal houses of the world, including that of Monaco. While Charlene remains trapped in criticism over her personal expenses, Kate has established herself as one of the most admirable figures, not only for her style but also for her integrity and dedication to truly important causes. This contrast has been noted by various media outlets, which have not hesitated to highlight how Middleton's charitable agenda seems more consistent with the historical values of royalty. In an era where members of the monarchy face increasing criticism about the relevance of their existence, Kate has positioned herself as a model of what it means to be a royal through her altruistic efforts. She has managed to connect with a global audience that seeks leaders who not only hold titles but use their power for the common good. This analysis is not without controversy. While many applaud Kate's attitude, others criticize the conservative attitude of the British royalty, perceived in certain circles as too austere compared to the ostentatious life of other monarchies. Kate's undeniable steps have highlighted that what should be a priority for any royal in office is responsibility towards the public.